guys, so I hope everyone is having an awesome Sunday morning. By the time you guys see this, it's probably actually going to be Monday, but I wanted to come on here today and film this video for you guys because it's been something that I've been asked over and over again. So I decided to film this video for you guys this morning, and it's basically going to be kind of like a what I eat in a day video. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what I typically eat in a day, but I'm specifically going to show you guys what I do as my morning routine when it comes to food. So if you guys are interested, then just keep watching. So first thing I've been doing in the morning is my celery juice, and if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that. So I just like to put a little bit of collagen in it. And then what I do is I take my straw and I just swish it around like that. I don't really care if it's not perfect because I just drink it and it kind of tastes like nothing. But yeah, so I do this first thing in the morning for my liver and mostly for my acne. And then I'll just drink that. And then after that, I'll start making my food or whatever else I want to eat and drink. Okay guys, so usually after my celery juice, I'm prepping my morning tea and my breakfast. So if you have been following me for a while on my Instagram or you know me, you probably know I'm not really a huge coffee drinker, but I really like tea. So I'm usually drinking it at least like once a day, and most of the time I'm having morning tea with my breakfast. So right now I'm using my TEAMI skinny tea blend. I posted about this a while ago on my Instagram feed. And I really have been loving using it. I've used other detox teas before for like digestion, period cramps, and stuff like that. But right now I'm really trying to work on healing my skin with my acne and my digestion. Those are my main two focuses. And this tea helps with that. So I've been using it for like 3 weeks now, and I've really been loving it. I like the taste. I really like tea. So for me, it's just a no-brainer. So, just going to show you guys quickly like what I do when I use it. So this is like the little tumbler. It's really cute. They have like so many colors. This one is my favorite, so I chose this one. And then it's really cool because in the bottom there's like a little compartment and you can put like your vitamins in it. So for me it's really awesome. I like it because I do take quite a lot of vitamins. Okay, so basically what you do is you just twist this off like this. I already started making mine, but basically what you do is you would take the lid off, and then there's like a strainer. So you wouldn't put your tea leaves into the strainer, you actually put them in here. So you would just grab it. They recommend a teaspoon, and then you put it in here and you pour your water on top. Let that sit for a little bit, and then just put the strainer on top. And the strainer is basically just going to allow the water to go through when you go to drink it. So then just put the lid back on like this, and then you put it back in here. And this is really awesome because even if your tea is hot, it won't be hot to the touch when you're holding it to drink it. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I do. I just put it in here, and then that way I can carry it around with me whether I'm home or even if I'm leaving or anything like that. And then typically for breakfast, what I do, honestly, it's always different. I can't really stick to like eating one thing all the time. So usually what I do is I'll make something for a couple of days if I can, and then I'll eat that for a couple of days, and then I'll rotate. So just gonna tell you guys like some of the things that I'll typically have. So I make like chia seed pudding. So I'll do that overnight. I'll make it maybe for like 2-3 days, and then in the morning I'll top it with like nuts or fruit or anything like that, and like a drizzle of honey or like almond butter, maple syrup, pretty much like anything you like. And then another thing that I make, I really like making oatmeal banana pancakes, or I'll make like protein pancakes. I also really like having eggs in the morning, or like avocado toast, things like that. But right now I'm not having eggs because of my acne. I'm kind of avoiding a couple things, so I'm sticking to pancakes this morning. So I'm going to be making some oatmeal protein pancakes. So I'll show you guys that and show you guys how I make them, and I'll also post the recipe in the bio if you guys want to make them yourself. Alright guys, so I have my setup here because I'm making some oatmeal protein pancakes this morning, so I'm just whisking it right now. Typically when I don't have that much time, I usually just opt for this bag. It's gluten-free oats, and I'll just make some oats quickly with some water and then top it with like a sliced banana or something like that. Or I'll make chia seed pudding the night before with almond milk with my chia seeds. But today, because it's Sunday and I have a bit more time, I am making some pancakes, so I'll show you guys once they're done what they look like. Okay guys, so right now I just have them all on a griddle. I like doing it this way because you can just do many of them at a time, and then I try to make as much as I can so I can have some extras for like tomorrow morning, or at least for 2 days, and then that way when I wake up I don't really have to think too much about what I'm gonna eat. So yeah. Alright guys, so that is it. As you can see, I made a ton of pancakes. So usually then what I do is I just grab a couple, I make a little stack like this, I top it with some banana, and then I take my honey and I kind of just like drizzle it like that. Or maple syrup, whatever I have, and then I just eat that. And that is usually my breakfast, and then obviously I'm gonna have some leftovers for tomorrow, so that'll hold me off for a couple days. Okay guys, so I just finished breakfast. I'm still sipping on my tea, but I wanted to sit here and have a little chat with you guys about what are some things that I might eat throughout the rest of the day, because I know that this is something that you guys want to hear about. I'm not going to be going through any of the cooking with you guys just because we're moving soon. Our place is a huge mess and I think it'll just be like a really big distraction, but I do want to sit here and talk to you guys about it. So usually for snacks, just like in general, whether it's after lunch, after dinner, after breakfast, whatever, just snacks in general, I try to stick to, I always just try to stick to whole foods in general, especially right now because I'm really trying to work on my skin and my digestion. So obviously I'm not perfect, and I am human, so sometimes you do crave those like chips or cookies or anything like that, but as a general rule of thumb, I'm always trying to stick to anything that's like nuts or like seeds, or I'll have like rice cakes with peanut butter or almond butter on it, fruit, like sometimes I'll have like an apple or like celery and carrots with hummus, yeah, anything like that. Sometimes I know people like having like a boiled egg as a snack to hold them off, or I'll have like coconut yogurt with maybe like granola or fruit. So anything like that, just like something small that will hold me off. And then for lunch and dinner, honestly, it really just depends because I'm not always the only person cooking in the house. So sometimes my sisters and I, or like me and Nick, will want to make something and then we'll eat that. And sometimes my mom is making the food. But again, we always try to have greens on our plates, so whether it's like a salad or a lot of the times we're having tabbouleh because it's a staple in Lebanese cuisine and every Lebanese household is always eating it and always has it on the table. So a lot of the times that's our salad, or yeah, any kind of salad pretty much, or greens like broccoli, kale, anything like that. Sometimes me and Nick like making this spinach strawberry salad. So yeah, pretty much anything, as long as you have some greens on your plate, you really want to have those veggies there. And yeah, I just try to have like a balanced plate, so some protein, some greens, and then some carbs. So I think I would say like rice is probably the carb that I usually go for. But yeah, that's pretty much what I try to stick to. I'm avoiding dairy right now, so I love pizza. Pizza is like my favorite food ever, but not having it right now because I can't have the dairy. But yeah, in terms of like healthy options and anything like that, most of the time at home we're probably eating like either chicken, fish, or chicken, fish. Sometimes we're having liver. So like, for example, I'll have like a bit of salad on the side with like liver and then some rice. Or the other day we made Nick and I made a seafood paella. So we had that. And we mostly try to keep it as healthy as we can. But yeah, I think the most important thing is just trying to have a well-balanced plate and mostly eating whole foods. I mean, I'm sure I'm not telling you guys something that you guys don't already know, but yeah, that's just how I eat. And yeah, I think that that's just the most important thing. I know some people have preference of like when they eat their carbs. Some people prefer eating their carbs in the morning and not having any for a dinner. And some people don't have any carbs. That's all personal preference, but this is just how I eat. I just focus more on having like a well-balanced diet, and I don't try to get too technical with it because it can get really complicated. I just try to focus on eating the right foods. But obviously it can depend, like if you thrive on certain foods or you have a certain condition, etc. There's many reasons why, but I think as a general rule of thumb, the most important thing is just try to have a well-balanced diet. I know some people like to like meal prep and like making one thing for the entire week. I don't know why. I kind of get bored of that. I mean, we do it sometimes, but most of the time what ends up happening is we make something and it lasts us like 2 days, and then we rotate. So I personally prefer that. I like rotating the foods in my diet. So I like rotating my meals, rotating my veggies, rotating my protein, and everything like that. So that is pretty much it, guys. I know it's not like super in depth or anything like that, but if you guys want to know more about this, just comment down below and let me know. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as I mentioned, I'm going to put the pancake recipe in the bio in case you guys are interested. It's egg-free and dairy-free and soy-free. Super good for allergies, and it is oatmeal protein pancakes. So it's great to have in the morning or even like after a workout or anything like that. So I'm going to put that recipe down in the description below. I'm going to include any of like my codes for my tea. I'll put that down there in case anybody is interested. And as always, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate. My DMs are always open and I'm always happy to help you guys. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.